Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is VIDZMO, and tonight we're gonna talk about cost of living in Canada. Okay, I'm gonna share you my screen. Okay, cost of living in specifically Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Okay, a lot of people wants to migrate in Canada without any clue what's going on, what's how much it costs in Canada to live. So I'm gonna debunk it. I wanna share you the actual cost of living. Okay. My next slide. So let's say you have two kids, a wife. You're the only one working. The monthly cost. There's a rent. You need to rent or mortgage a four-bedroom house. You need a four-bedroom house because you have two kids or more. Yeah, okay. You need rent. You need water, gas, electricity, garbage disposal. Garbage disposal because you have to pay if you want to. Yeah, garbage disposal, internet. You need internet at home. Cell phone. You need two cell phones, two lines. Normally, I pay 250 bucks a month for my own, and so that's why it's food and grocery. You need food to eat. Food, grocery, van. If you're going to lease or car payments, you need to have two vehicles, a van and a car. You need to spend gasoline. Gasoline is about 150 bucks per per fuel. So for a month, education for your kids. There's education. You need to pay for public school or whatever. Let's say private school. You have two kids. That's what 150 bucks a month. If you have two kids, that's 300. Okay, meals, entertainment, clothing, etc. Okay, we go back to the rent mortgage. 1,600. This is the 23-year-old house, which is really really cheap when they bought it. That's why the mortgage or the rent is so cheap because this is the a very 23-year-old price. This is the old price. Okay, if you buy a new house, it would be double than that, 3,200. If you buy a new house. For water, gas, electricity, let's say NMAX. Water is about 200 bucks. Gas about 200 bucks. Electricity another 100 bucks. So that's why it's 500 bucks. Okay. Garbage disposal 100 bucks. Internet 100 bucks. Cell phone 250 per line, two lines, so 500 bucks. Food and grocery. You go to grocery every week, you buy meat. Every time you go grocery, you spend 500 bucks. Van Carly's 650 because what? 350 per car. You have two cars. Okay, gasoline, that's standard. Education, meals, entertainment. If you go to the mall 4 times a month, let's say you spend 100 bucks per Jollibee or something. Okay, clothing. Clothing, this could be 200 to 5,000 depending how much you want to spend, right? This is unlimited, unlimited. I know there's more expenses that you don't know, like you don't know, but that's the total amount, folks. $6,800 Canadian. Okay, that's like basic amount. But the problem is the minimum wage in Calgary. Let's say the minimum wage in Calgary is $15 per hour. That's a problem with in Calgary because the minimum per hour is only $15 per hour. And if you work times 8 hours times 5 days, 8 hours, 5 days, that would be 2,400 a month. Okay. Minus taxes, folks. This is like 40%, 40% tax. That's the amount you'll get for working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. 5 days a week. That's the money you can make in Canada or in Calgary for working minimum wage. Minimum wage means like you clean, you work in a Tim Hortons, um, the basic of the basic jobs you can find. Okay. Um, let's say you're not in the minimum wage. This could be 25 or 35, but 35 that's hard to find. 35 is like Fort McMurray minimum wage. This is but in Calgary it's only $15. Okay. See that, folks? After tax, folks, you only make 1,400 a month after tax. While you have to spend this money, this is the amount you need to live. Amount to live. Okay? So that's the amount to live versus minimum wage. Let's say you minus this. You don't want to buy food anymore. You can just take out the 200 to no more. If you don't eat food, if you don't eat, you minus this. Let's say you only spend 500. So yeah, you can, but that's let's say you minus this to 1,000. You only have 1,000 to spend a month for food. So just minus this 5,800 amount to live. So you can adjust with your food. You know what I mean? You can adjust with your food, but you can't adjust on gasoline, your lease, education, clothing. Oh yeah, you can adjust your clothing. You don't want to spend anything on clothing. You're gonna freeze, eh? You're gonna freeze here if you don't spend any clothing. Water. But this one, like I said, this one is so low that this could be 3,600. On today's price, housing price, this could be 3,600, but in 23-year-old price, this is 1,600. Anyway, folks, now you know that you need at least 5,800 a month in Calgary. But the problem is your minimum wage is only 1,400. See, that's really a problem. That's a problem right now. So yeah, see, minimum wage, but the expense amount to live. That's it, folks. So what do you think? Do you think this is helpful to you? Okay, thank you very much, and click subscribe on my VIDZMO YouTube channel. Thank you very much.